Hi, it's Daniel here from MathSpace, and in less than 5 minutes, I'm going to show you how easy it is to get started with using Waypoints, our new program that you can trial for free. There's no PD required, no training, you don't have to meet me on Zoom or anything like that. It's really intuitive, really easy, and you can get started right now. So the first step is that you've got to come to our website, so mathspace.com.au/waypoints. And you need to click Start Free Trial and then put in your details to create a teacher account. You'll need to choose your school as well, but if you're using MathSpace already, you can just log in with your MathSpace teacher account. The next step is to select the strand you would like to test the students on first. So I've selected measurement here, but of course you can select whatever strand you're working on with your maths class at the moment, and then you click Continue. So to get the students set up, you just need to click Invite Students. And then you share with them this URL. So it's got a join code. So then the students can use that to create their own accounts to then get set up in Waypoints. Again, if they're using MathSpace already, they can just use the MathSpace account to log in instead. When I log in as a student for the very first time, I answer this little survey first. Then I need to select what year level I'm in. So if I'm a grade 7 student, for example, I would choose grade 7. That way, in my diagnostic, I'm only going to be tested on questions from grades 3 to 7, maybe year 8 questions if I am a more advanced student and I'm getting all my questions right. So now I just have to answer all of these questions, so it shouldn't take your students that long. For example, I could just be typing in my answer. Now, the students don't have to use their units, but they can if they write cm for centimeters. But if I submitted 33, that would have been graded as correct as well. But as you notice, the student's not getting any feedback as to whether they got the question right or wrong. So this is a test that we want them to do. We don't want them to get bogged down with feedback that they're getting questions wrong. So I continue to answer these questions. And if I come across a question that I don't know how to do, all I need to do is click skip. So you might want to encourage some of your more competitive students. Please skip the questions that you don't know how to do so that you can get through these 20 questions in a quick enough time. Once the student's finished, they can come to their skills page and they can come look at how well they did for measurement. So they get this view of all of those skills that they were able to demonstrate that they can do. So for example, there's this tick here in grade 4 where I can now identify AM or PM when writing the time. But then here's something that I might need to develop that perhaps in my diagnostic, I didn't get this question right around reading a timetable to help me then solve problems. The student can now do another check-in, perhaps after a week or two, to demonstrate any progress that they may have made between when they did the diagnostic and then in a week or two later, where they'll just be tested on another 5 questions. And then if they can get those right, you can then capture their growth. I can see in my 4th question, I've been given another one of these timetable questions, so I'll get this one right too. So I'm pretending I've done some work with my maths teacher. And so as you can see, I have now discovered this new skill because I was able to get some questions correct related to that skill. So as the student, I can see now I've got this circle. So it's not quite a tick. I need to get these questions right a couple more times to be able to prove that I can consistently answer questions related to that skill correctly. Alternatively, as the student, I could work on another diagnostic instead. So I could unlock another one of the strands. That way, you get some more data on what the students do and don't know across all of those skills from the curriculum from grades 3 to 10A. Once the students start working in Waypoints, you'll be able to come in and look at their grade level within a given topic where they've completed their diagnostic. If they've completed diagnostics in all 6 strands, you can even get their overall grade level measurement as well. And then this improves as the students continue to use Waypoints week on week. I can come do a deeper dive here. I can come to the measurement strand and I can see from all my curriculum outcomes where are my students' proficiency. So we've got the Australian and the Victorian curriculum that can be measured in Waypoints. So I can see this skill, for example, the comparison of length and area using appropriate units. I can see there's a few students in my class that haven't mastered this at the year 6 level. So if I'm teaching year 7 or 8, this could be then something that I want to revise before we get into some harder measurement skills. I can also look at growth reports as well. So as long as the students are completing their check-ins every week or two, I can come and see, well, Claude, for example, has had some nice growth in the last 30 days. So he's got an annual growth estimate of 1.39. He's got that growth rate of more than one curriculum year level per year, which is really good. Mary, on the other hand, hasn't had much growth, so she's sitting at 0.5. So this is a student I might need to support because she doesn't have that one grade level growth per year. That's it from me. Hopefully you can see how easy it is to get started. So if you've got any questions, feel free to reply to the email or leave comments on this video. Hopefully the students enjoy doing something new and easy and doesn't take up much classroom time on a weekly basis.